Hello folks, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I'm here with a cuddle pip who was just cuddling an egg for us, which is wonderful. So helpful little guy. I guess it gets double cuddled? I don't know, it just... first time I've seen that, and it's quite interesting to see. Hopefully... Yeah, so you get lullabied and cuddled, I guess. This one didn't get fully lullabied. I guess the dupe had to run off. Yeah, I'm noticing a lot of buildup of CO2 in here still. Probably because it's drifting over this wall and then down. So yeah, I think we're at about time now where we should change things up. I'm just trying to think of how I want this done. I was starting to come around to the idea that we just let the dupes come into the base however they like, and if there's no suits for them to egress with, then they don't egress. Doesn't seem like a bad trade-off to me. Yeah, I'm just trying to have a look at how we're going to access different sides of the base, because we have these utilities here and these utilities here. And I think the best bet is just to use these two access points, one here and one over here. And that shouldn't be too far around, especially after we clear this out, for them to walk over and up there. Or we can always just put another transit tube access point somewhere up here, probably where there's more height. The thing is, we're kind of cramped in this area. I didn't really leave the space I should have for future-proofing, but we can come around through here. We'll go through an insulated tile or something like that. Just trying to have a look here. Yeah, actually, if we extend this up and then grab some of these guys and do our best to kind of keep the cold in, that should be fine. We'll just we'll let that cool down the rest of this environment. I did go ahead and fix this area here. You can see it's actually quite warm in here now, because a lot of this 800-degree stuff bled out as I repaired that pipe in there. I couldn't do it from the corner. They wouldn't reach through the corner to repair it, so we had to take off this one. And they did it pretty quick, and I replaced it. But yeah, it leaked out a lot of heat. Speaking of heat, our oil is coming back through at 170 degrees, so it is carrying a lot of that coldness up to here. I think these are still recovering heat from after our shutdown when we swapped the coolant. So it's only just 127 degrees Celsius in there. And they only operate at 125, so we're not really recouping as much energy as I could hope. But we are spitting out coolant at 15 degrees, and then, yeah, the odd packet at 60, which I just don't understand, even running at speed 2. There's something going on, some kind of lag happening, where it's not reading correctly, and then it's shooting through, no, that one's fine. That's at -11. So I'm not sure. It seems to be at the end of a bunch of stuff. I don't know. It's mystifying. I'll just watch it come out of here again. What temperature are you? 10.5... 10, 10, 10, 10. No, that was all fine. So I don't know. I think I just have to live with the odd packet going through, and the oil has the resilience to absorb or not, I guess, overheat when it is run through at a hotter temperature. It just means that there's some inefficiency in the system that bothers me. The base is just below 30 degrees in some parts, 27, 16 around here in the water. And thank you for pointing out that these guys convert polluted water to fresh water. They don't just create fresh water from nothing. Also, they're just dropping fry eggs left and right. I like the idea of having a lot of Paku, but they're proving to be a lot of manual maintenance. So I would prefer to get them some space together which I think we'll do here. We'll make a couple of pools for the different kind of paku, or we could do a cold one in here for the 𝘊𝘭𝘙 and keep it around, I don't know, 2 degrees Celsius. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. Right now I feel like I've kind of waited long enough to make the dupes use the suits. But we do need to finish this here. So one thing we need is oxygen. I'm using the wrong tubes to see where the oxygen is. So we have this one dedicated line going down here. I think we'll just split off from it and take it from there all the way up and over. So lots of piping. Take a little dog leg. Take another dog leg. Maybe I'll just straighten that out. Hold on. No. Straight out from here. We'll go a 50-50 split. There we go. We'll just make a nice straight pipe so we don't end up with so much spaghetti. All the way over to there and in. Looks good to me. I think it's probably time for this thing to get deconstructed. Although, hey, what do we do? What do we do? This is powering some relatively high-powered stuff, but it's not too bad. 120 watts. What's your potential load? Potential load, 443 watts out of 2,000. Okay, we can use this line then. Why am I doing it that way? That's silly. That's real silly. And we are out of copper. I think I'm going to tell them to make the copper before the rest of this. That's just kind of a luxury where the copper I want to have sooner than later. And I almost regret doing a 50-50 split with the coolant thing here. But the coolant isn't coming through fast enough to fill this very quickly. And every time we're filling this with coolant, we're not cooling the base. So the slower this whole process gets, the worse off we are. It's almost, maybe almost worthwhile having a setup specifically for the metal refinery, because it's something that's going to be used long term. I just don't want to do it right now. If I'm honest, I really don't. Alright, so dupes are going to build tubes all the way over there. We'll get that oxygen split off. And filling these, we're going to need to deliver suits. And we will probably need some extras to be made. So, we'll come down over here. Atmos suit, iron. Let's start with 4. We have enough reed fiber. By the way, that is what apparently this guy will eat. Is the reed fiber plants. Let the game figure itself out there. Arbor trees and thimble reed. So, and they will excrete dirt. So we could, oh, look at that. Beautiful. With the hearts and everything. That's kind of neat. Cuddled. Why are you like... You're on a hugging spree. Oh, I love it. That's cute. Okay. We could consider putting in a plant for the things, what I just said, thimbleweed. If we put a farm tile there, I don't even know what they grow in. Do we have any growing wild out here that I can just take a quick look at? Yes, somewhere. Pinch of peppernut and bomb lily everywhere. But the thimbleweed I might have all cut down. There used to be one like over top of this. All right, well, we'll just plant one and we'll see what it requires. If it needs a special atmosphere, that might not be the spot for it. Hey, it's already there. Let's look for Thimbleweed seed. Thimbleweed seed. No, it's bomb lily. Thimbleweed. Requires, okay, oxygen. And polluted water, 160 kilograms a cycle. That's a lot. Wow. That's a lot of polluted water. Do we even have a pump here? We don't. Yeah, this thing is just bonkers. Let's get rid of these buildings. Let's get rid of these buildings. I should re-site this fish trap, or the fish feeder. I just don't like it. We're gonna put in some space over here for them, and then we can pump out water from one place to another. Yeah. I was liking the idea of moving stuff down, but someone really pointed out that we could avoid doing all that. We could just move it. We could just pump it out ourselves. Well, let's see. What makes... Can we actually make... This is 117 tiles. Can we make fish tanks into... What are they called? Stables? Honestly, it was right there. Critter fountain. Grooming station, critter fountain. Yeah. The critter fountain, is that not this thing? No, that's a water fort. What's a critter fountain? I really don't know. Let's pop into research and type fountain. It's soda fountain. That's cool. Critter fountain. Here we go. We can't get it. Not yet. Dispenses bracking to a wide variety of critters. Accessing the fountain significantly improves critters' moods. Brack wax cleaner. Refines bracking into brine and brack wax and emits carbon dioxide. This is all stuff that is new to me, because the last time I played it just wasn't in the game. And that's okay. We'll get there, but that's not a right now kind of thing, is it? Where are you coming from? Yeah, this is meant to be... Eventually, I would like to put chlorine into that system. Maybe that's something we do sooner rather than later. We come follow this all the way down. It is this that is sending it, and not very much, because the pressure's so low down there. What I was really hoping is it would be more effective at pulling the oxygen, the higher pressure oxygen, down. That's not really happening so much. So I think instead, if I can grab that, I'm gonna look at maybe, yeah, we'll reuse this right here. We'll take the high pressure vent off of that. Maybe we'll just reuse, we'll use some insulated stuff. And we'll just attach that there. This is taking forever to get done. I've been noticing, I think because of the priority creep that I have going on, priority 5 things just don't really get done. And what do? I mean, that's just kind of the nature of priority creep. Yes, we're gonna drop off. No. Our last pip was gone. No, we have pip eggs. Okay. We have pip eggs. So we're going to take critter eggs and pip eggs, priority 9. Throw them there, please, so when they hatch, they can plant this. We don't have to turn this into a beautiful park before we start using it. That can be done in due time. We do need a piece of ladder, though, to access that right there, because it's an unreachable build without it. Yeah, it is very tempting to go back through the entire base and nullify the priorities. You know, set everything back to 5. And then certain things like the hatch ranches that need a certain... Well, any of the critter ranches need to be higher priority than the drop-off for the drowner. So maybe we'll do that. Gosh, that seems like a nightmare, but okay, here we go. Priority 5. And we're just going to take the whole area. I'm going to pause it. Just everything. Everything is back to 5. Okay, which means we got to sort things out. Like, the ice can wait, because I don't think we have any ice to deal with. So let me deal with the eggs afterwards, because that was a thing. I'm drawing a blank now. Okay, as I said, this thing has to be lower priority than the ranches. And if all the ranches are at 5, then they will be the first destination. This at priority 5 should work as well. I just have this set to a maximum of 8 𝘊𝘮𝘮𝘀, and everything else will be wrangled out of there. They'll be wrangled out. They will be dropped off at any of the ranches if there's space. And if not, they will get drowned. That is how that's supposed to be. I don't have to go crazy with the priorities on those. Likewise, storage can be priority 5. I would, however, like there to be priority, say 7 on the ice things. And 250 kilograms all across, except for, say, like one of them will max out, and that can just be general ice storage. Feeders, yeah, they can all be 5. Drop-offs can all be 5. That's where pips are gonna go for now. Do we have the pip eggs? We do. Okay, so we'll just drop them off. Storage is 5. What am I missing? I guess the thing I'm missing is something like a deodorizer, but that'll really get taken care of by the dupes that have life support increased, which is all of them. I should really decrease that on our main builders. Yeah, just those 3. And what else? And no eggs. 𝘊𝘰𝘳𝘭𝘥 for any old Tool fans out there. What do we have in here? Oxalate. Yes, oxalate we want to store there with some gusto. We'll put that at 7. I'm going to try and resist 8s. Cots, I'm pretty sure they will find them on their own, but let's put them to priority 7. Put that to priority 7 as well. Those things aren't really being used. Okay. Here's the thing. So, coal generators, we're going to do priority 6. So that the sweepers will know to take from the priority 5 storage bins and deliver to them. And I assume that they're doing that. I've never actually seen them do it properly, but, I mean, rather than sit here, it looks like they're pointing at their last destination, right? So they should be dropping it off when it goes below a certain point. Alright, so that's good. That's priority 5. We're going to slightly raise the priorities on these machines so that they get serviced by the power control stations. I don't think I need to increase the priority on the power control station. And look at that, we're delivering suits. And we have 3 extra suits there. We have 4 docks. Let's hope that there's one in storage somewhere. We could always look into that. Suit. Atmos suit. 3 units, it says. And that's probably the 3 units on the ground here. So let's make another one. Beauty. Okay, how we doing? Ah, and we're finally getting some of the priority 5 stuff done. So that'll get connected. What is happening here? No landing available. Hello, landing available. We were going to move transit tubes through somewhere here. Can we move it behind that? No. Okay. I don't like the look of that. I don't want to do that. Let's deconstruct that ladder. We'll move it across here. And then we'll take some insulated rock here. Dig those out. I guess we'll need a crossing. Yeah, transit tube crossing. I guess we can build that afterwards, can't we? And it'll go up there and over. And those guys are in the way, so probably go up here. It's just really not a convenient space for it. I'll work it out. Not even sure we really need it, but I mean, well, yeah, we need it. We need it. Right, so they can access here through this door, but we're changing. I'm changing the philosophy behind all this, where there's basically going to be no restricted quarters. They can go in and out whatever exit. There's just going to be the two of them, so we can restore those ladders. We can restore that ladder, although it doesn't really matter as long as there's one ladder. That'll actually restrict the number of paths they have, which is a good thing. If they only have one choice of pathing, then they don't have to calculate more pathing, right? That's part of the idea behind saving some frames. Hey, looky here, we can check this one out. Find out what's happening there in due time. All right, so priorities reset. 2 suits there, and yes, 3 docks. They've still got to make 1 more. Cool. Cool. And we're making some iron. Iron, copper. Copper. We just need more coolants. Yeah, I guess that's really something I hadn't really thought about when I switched out the coolant. Is because it is so much better at picking up the heat, it's going to take a lot longer to cycle through here. So there's going to be a bit of a trade-off in that these will provide more power down the road as it warms up, but the cooling loop is going to be slower in general. But maybe more effective. We'll take that gold amalgam. Thank you very much. How are we doing in here? You can die. You can die. Basically, if they're grown up and they've been sheared, we can kill them off at that point. Because we're going to have more than enough eggs hatching at all times. I'd rather they didn't get cramped in there. And in here, they should be wrangled out often enough that it's not a big deal. Combat. Yes, combat. We're going to go kill them now. Thank you for your food. Thank you for your plastic. We appreciate you. One of my favorite creatures, I think, the glossy Drekos. Gulp fry eggs. We got fry eggs. We got gulp fry eggs. We got stuff hanging in midair that can't be looked after. All right, we'll do that. Again, I hate this space. It is just chaos. And we have been constantly draining this to supply water for, well, fresh water and water for these guys. What's going on in here? Body temperature. I had a feeling that was happening. We need the cooling to be a little better. But it's coming through. See, there was a packet at 34. And then we had 24, 24, 21, 20, 19. Yeah. The other thing we could do, because there's not a lot of need for cooling at the top of the base, we could be very selective about how we drop that heat. Replace with some insulated tiles up here, and do a little bit of cooling through here where these stations are. Cool here, cool here. I'm just trusting that it will all come out in the wash, and we're not hurting for food right now, so there's no big rush. Especially like the number of fish we're producing. Holy crap, man. It's nutty. Bleach stone. Is bleach stone set in there? It is. Okay. I'm gonna commandeer this one. Dump everything out except for we're gonna go with the fry eggs and the tropical fry eggs. Priority 7. 7 is all that's necessary. I don't need to go 8 and 9 anymore. The only sad thing is this colony will die out because we're taking away their eggs. If there are any. I don't see any, but no doubt it's happened. But I do want to get rid of this pool eventually anyways. Yeah, coming out of there at 130. We're down to 780 in that corner, 800. This is idle. Not dormant, but idle. So it's taking its time. Getting that lettuce. We're not really doing anything with lettuce, but we have it. And yeah, we got the rotten stuff. Is that being put anywhere? Probably not now. Oh yeah, rotten slime. Polluted dirt. We should put that on a priority 7. And there's the fry eggs. So many fry eggs. That now that we've gathered, we can drop off. We should just have gulp fry eggs. Yeah, gulp fry eggs. 10 of them. Soon to hatch, by the looks of things. So, I mean, there's enough eggs. We could, in theory... Yeah, there's like 9 fry eggs. We could kill off all of these fish in both sides. Not bother feeding them for the time being. Which actually we're not over here. I should probably put that back in. Yeah, there's almost no need to feed them at the moment. If I took out this, I could put the feeder way off to the left there. There we go. Thank you, Jace. Of course, building priorities is set to 9. Let's put that to 7. Buddy Buds, still doing a job. Oh, look at the CO2. It's got tons of slime lung in it. Well, not exactly tons. 19,000 sounds like a lot, but thousands. There are 19,000s. Which is over 9,000, I'd like to remind everyone. Alright, well, you can finish that later. That's fine. How are we doing over here? We're clearing it out pretty good. What was I doing with this whole thing? Things and stuff. Alright, it is hooked up. And that means over here, I just need to make sure we have our bridges ready. So this will go in there and go around and around and around. And then the exits, just like this one, needs to snake up and around. We're gonna maybe need some extra ladders, pardon me, just to be able to get in there. Oh, Yanni. A little Yanni. We've had, in my part of Nova Scotia, we've had tons and tons of snow fall in the last few days, so have been doing a lot of the shoveling and snow blowing. Now, thank heavens that we have a snowblower here, because, boy, I couldn't imagine the amount of shoveling we'd have to do otherwise. But even still, walkways and stuff, you know, you shovel it an hour later, you could do it again. You could be busy all day doing it if you wanted to. End of cycle lag is a real thing. You go, 𝘬𝘭𝘠𝘭. Is that 𝘬𝘭𝘠? Yeah. No, it's Joshua. That's not. You go, Joshua. Whatever. Moving on. 𝘬𝘭𝘠𝘭's the researcher. That's right. And then we've got... I think 𝘊𝘰𝘰𝘳𝘭𝘥 is the other cook. Barbecue. Lovely. Had a pleasant chit chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 12. Why is there one unassigned? Is someone using a mess table in here? No, that's assigned to hospital. So who isn't using a mess table? Everyone's assigned, though. By the way, Twisted Soul, welcome in. You replaced Gossman. I'm confused. Duplicate assignment, unassigned. 𝘊𝘰𝘰𝘳𝘭𝘥, 𝘬𝘭𝘠𝘭, Joshua, Camille, Travaldo, Nisbet, Jace, Dundas, Twisted Soul, Lagon, Player X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Who is it? Turner? I didn't see any of them turn off. That could explain. Maybe Turner's morale is low. I mean, it's not especially high compared to others. Nisbet's is kind of low, too. Strangely. Yeah, why is Nisbet so low? Yeah, Nisbet's is right there. Okay. Well, I think we solved that anyways. Yeah. Turner wasn't assigned, and yet it was showing everyone as assigned. Yeah, mess table. I guess it wasn't showing everyone as assigned. But why Turner wasn't using it on their own is another question. Usually they auto-assign, right? Maybe we'll go ahead and have a look here. I think the last time we went through, we kind of determined that nobody else really needs more skills at this point. They'll still keep gaining athletics and strength as they do more stuff. And more skill points. But otherwise, unless they're going to become a pilot, like 𝘬𝘭𝘠𝘭 is certainly going to become a pilot, I imagine. We could actually go with Joshua. Could do that. Could get the exosuits. And become a suit-wearing type of dude. Yeah, you could get pyrotechnics, but I don't see the point in it right now. Oh yeah, you can become an operator. Not that we really need it. But no, that's just machinery. Conveyor rail construction. Whatever. It's cheap. We'll get it. And we're good. $354 cycles in. And yeah, boy, is there still so much we can do in this game. It's kind of nutty. It's good, though. Yeah, we're still pumping that. It's gonna be a long time. Oh my gosh, they hatched. There's so many 𝘊𝘆𝘆. No wonder everybody's crowded. If you're not gonna drop an egg soon, I think we get rid of you. 99%. 2%. 6%. 92%. Like literally any time this one's gonna pop out an egg. Any moment now, right? 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 Oh yeah, the fridge is another thing we should up the priority on. We'll put that at 7. We want food to be stored rather quickly. 99%. 100%. Come on, drop the egg. I think it's a bit of a horror show when they drop the egg, isn't it? Like it looks terrifying. Not terrifying, but horrifying. Grody. And they keep dropping fry eggs, regular old fry eggs. There it goes. Oh, I missed it. Dropped a regular fry egg. Critter, egg, fry, egg, tropical fry, egg. I guess if the water isn't cold enough, they're going to keep dropping fry eggs. Yeah, look at you guys. You're cramped too. You're about to die in, well, a couple cycles. You're going to die this cycle. Should we build build some space for them? If we make 90 how many tiles? I really don't know. Let's figure it out. Yeah, something like 99 tile interior I think would be good. We'll have to close off the top. And can we actually move these guys on their side, or is that a mod? We can move them on their side. Okay, great. So we'll put a door on its side. We'll make sure we keep a walkway through there. I do wonder, does it count their captive area as only water tiles? Or is it this whole interior? I don't know. We're gonna say it counts the interior and we'll go with that. Anyways, let's move some of this chlorine. If I can select a pipe here. Oh, it needs power. Okay. And that's literally all we need. End of cycle lag is real. Yeah, there we go. Pure chlorine. It's going to come up and around through here. It's going to get rejected out of here. And it will go here. And you should be set to 1 gram per second, please. Super high priority. Did you set it, or what? Or what? I guess we're gonna find out. Alright, here it comes. Yeah, I do love how these unpowered filters work. It's pretty smart. Whoever figured that one out, kudos to them. That was a big brain play for sure. So, rejected from there. Says no, there's no space. And then here it should immediately start that cycle around and carry on in. And yes, we have a vacuum in there. And there we go. Now we have chlorine storage added to that line. Anything not chlorine or CO2 will be ejected out. And yeah, we can turn this back on. I'm not sure I see the point in it right now, because just the air is not really moving too quickly. And if I go in, excavate another tile away, they won't be able to like hop over. You'd have to build ladders here and there. I don't know, we're a step closer to something. This is, hey, that's good. We have oxygen filling these up. So maybe finally in the next one we will get the dupes in the suits. Maybe in the next one. Oh, hey, it's went dormant right now. Let's do this real quick like bunny. I know this is insanity, but I'm gonna do it. And I'm hoping they're not gonna break the lock at the same time. Yes. No, don't grab it. Nisbet, don't grab it. Just leave. No, don't grab it. Just leave. No, you're not doing it. I'm saying no. Everyone get out. Okay. The problem is when they pick up this tungsten here, which is 800 degrees, for some reason it flash boils this stuff here. And it doesn't matter if it's water or oil. I've tried this. And because they're holding it in their hands, it's in the environment. And yeah, bad things happen. Sadly, I would have to turn all of the sweeping onto, or all of the storage onto sweep only to get them to stop that. So I think the only thing, I mean, we're just going to have to wait until we have the suits. And then we can analyze this properly. Because, yeah, we've got molten aluminum in a bucket, basically, in a water bottle, waiting to be dumped out. There's no place for that. You know, the other thing is we could just actually turn off tungsten. Let me try that. Where would it be? Tungsten. Copy. Turn it off, turn it off. It'll kick any tungsten that's being stored out. Like there. And then they won't want to pick it up anymore. We can allow 𝘬𝘭𝘠 access in and out to analyze this thing with a priority 7. So he should come around and do that. And not burn his face off. Beautiful. Can't breathe, but that's a minor problem. Yeah. He's basically staying at 40 degrees. Good for you, 𝘬𝘭𝘠. Thank you very much for that. All right, thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you to patrons and members alike. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. It's free and easy, and I need to get to 1,000 subs, so you'd really be helping the channel, like, for real. Yeah, so do that. Okay, have a great rest of your day, folks. I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye for now. Breathe, 𝘬𝘭𝘠, breathe.